For all the transferring and adjusting to a new environment, new people every year in, year out, a pastor's kid loses his or her privilege for proper education in the most remote places, while the church is thankful they've gained a shepherd. For all our special events that requires our parents to be there to see how important it is to us, a soul rejoice out in the field with our parents, for he or she has come to accept Christ. You know, for all the uncomfortable places, that they didn't choose to live in, but it's the work that calls them to be there, the simple meals and the battles of striving to survive and live in and being content in places like that with minimum wage, a church is fed with much during weekly meetings and on Sabbath programs. For all the beating and discipline and trying to make us look perfect in the eyes of the congregation and church members, has given us the opportunity to realize how of an imperfect life we have and we live in. For all the souls a pastor saves over the years of his ministry or her ministry, the non-negotiable sacrifice of a pastor's kid is overlooked, only to be rated worst amongst church members. Isn't that unfair? When the church business stands up to criticize our parents as pastors, not being there for the church, pastors' kids are on the knees with their mothers at a very early age, praying for strength so that our fathers and our mothers could be there on their toes for the church to feel and to feed grown men. With the ever-growing challenge of the church, the mission has set up PIMS programs to have the pastors' wives enriched and encouraged to support their husbands. The pastors have workers' meeting programs that are there to encourage, equip, motivate, and strengthen the pastors in their ministries. Pastors, if there's ever a child that deserves a special attention, it's the pastor's kids. If there's ever a person who deserves a second chance in your capacity of work, it's the PKs, the missionary kids. If there's ever a congregation important in your line of duty, it's the pastor's kids. If there's ever an audience that you can find fit to be mentored in the ministry and understands the authority and the authenticity of this church more better and can carry on from you, it's the pastor's kids, the missionary kids. I want to see that the missionary kids, the pastor's kids, are given the attention they deserve, because for long they have been deprived from it. God bless the PKs.